Zach, that late third quarter fast break seemed to get you going, in the fourth you were just electric. The crowd, the way they responded to you, just how cool did that feel to like have that moment here in Sacramento?
It felt good, especially being able to do it here for the first time with the home crowd. Played here a bunch of times, obviously, and felt the energy. So, we needed a win like this. Not just me, but as a whole team, especially after coming out of the break the way we did. So it was good to get a win like this.
Zach, seeing obviously what you did offensively, but what did you see from the team tonight that you guys really focused on these past couple days that maybe worked in your favor?
I think we had a better sense of urgency. Obviously, our structure got a little bit better with some practice time, which was needed. But our sense of urgency was a lot better. We had some turnovers in the third, but we were able to make up for it.
And then DeMar, you've seen Zach go off on streaks like that before. I mean, just what was this one like, just to kind of witness him as a teammate here in Sacramento?
I was just waiting. It took long enough. I kept telling him the whole game to shoot it. That's the outcome. Go 16 for 19. It's nothing new for me. I think it was just cool to have the bench going and the crowd going as well.
Zach, it seems like you've been still obviously going through an adjustment period a little bit here, but then you get to have a game like this, and you played really well in New Orleans as well. How much does that help when you're trying to adjust to a new situation, and obviously guys around you telling you to be aggressive?
It's good, obviously coming into a different situation, but that's what you expect. And for me, everything is just time and rhythm and comfortability. So Debo been telling me to be yourself for the longest. Obviously, I'm coming in trying to figure out where I'm at, what to do. But the more I get familiar, I'm starting to get it.
Zach, in the second quarter specifically, it looked like you and Domas were playing off of each other a lot and getting more comfortable with that kind of two-man game. Could you just speak to how, whether it's the practice time or just the trial by fire, how you and he have become more comfortable playing off of each other?
I've always been someone, I think that experience is always the best teacher. You need to, as much practice time you get, you need to actually have it in live action. So seeing where he screens, where he likes that, he's someone that likes to have the ball and drop passes and handoffs. I know how to play off him, I use the back of my hand. So it's a little different, but with everybody else, just figuring out your spots on the floor. So, we're getting better at it.
DeMar, you guys, I think Doug pulled you guys aside after that game the other night. I'm just kind of wondering, how that landed, how it was received, and if that was part of that sense of urgency there that you referred to.
We just talk about seasoning for food, cooking dinner. Wasn't take nothing too much. It was a little, just trying to get the home food situated. I think it worked out well. So.
What was on the menu?
Can't tell you that.
Secret recipe.
Well, you guys, kick it off in Utah, coming up here in a couple of days. Just wanted to get your thoughts about, how important this road trip is going to be for you guys.
Every single game from here on out is extremely important. This is where, everything matters. We got to take it one game at a time, whether if it's a road or at home. The sense of urgency we got to have here on out. We need everything we can get. It's starting in Utah. One game at a time. But like I said, the sense of urgency for every single game here on out is critical for us.
Just for both of you guys, obviously held them to 88 points tonight. What on the defensive end do you guys think was working, maybe schematically or just effort-wise? What do you think made the difference tonight?
I think we emphasized, them coming off of a tough game in Portland, to just be ready, from the jump, being the aggressive, more aggressive team, putting them on their heels. I think that's the way that we need to go about it, offensively and defensively. Just not wait. I think that helped us out, get into the game a little bit faster.
In Chicago, you guys both had individual honors, all-stars, but do the two of you together feel like here you have some unfinished business together because the Chicago team never quite lived up to its potential?
For sure. After our first year, it was tough with Zach dealing with the injuries, fighting through a lot of stuff that, it was a lot of times I was frustrated my last 2 years there because, we just couldn't find that healthy period that we needed. Like we had our first year together and making stuff that happen. So, for things to come full circle now, definitely 100% feel that way.
Okay. Thanks, everyone.